Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Am I
Ma'am,
audible?
yes, ma'am, you are. I'm very privileged to honor you and invite you in this marathon. I want to introduce Dr. Reena Singh Rajput, ma'am, who is a leading psychologist in emotional intelligence and positive psychology, and has been specially trained in child development in KEM Hospital, Pune. Dr. Reena Singh Rajput, ma'am, has been practicing from last 22 years and cl- uh, catering to various areas like healthy parenting and workplace well-being. She has been also been recognized and awarded for the contribution in the field of psychology. She has been rewarded with the Rashtriya Shiksha Gaurav Award and Nari Shakti Award. Today we have a very well-known psychologist and a motivational trainer with us who would be talking on intrauterine and emotional well-being. So over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhavna, for your warm welcome. Yeah, please.
Ma'am, what do you exactly mean by intrauterine journey or intrauterine life, we can say?
Yeah, this is the concept which, when we talk about mental health, we usually ignore this component. And my lot of research is on this area. And I feel that if these 9 months, intrauterine life means the positive 9 months or 280 days plus minus 8 days, which are there, where the fetus is in the womb of the mother, every parent look forward for a virtue baby to look forward for it. So during that those 9 months which are very precious, like everyone is looking forward for the aspect of virtue baby, but they're not focusing on those 9 months. And here when we talk about those 9 months, that includes the that 9 month is being divided into 3 trimesters. And in the first trimester, like first 3 months, of course the mother is not very comfortable, because either she's having nausea or not comfortable with the component, because there are hormonal changes which take place. So with those changes which are taking place, to getting adjusted to accommodate with it, and to get the reports to be more positive, bit of anxiety and stress which is already there. If it's the first baby, of course lot of curiosity is there which they want to know about it. And if it's a second baby, then the parents are a bit comfortable. But in case they have undergone some kind of mishap, maybe still baby or some kind of abortion, so they become altogether more careful. And those 3 months, the first 3 initial months, are with lot of care they go for it. So it's more of adjustment with the body. When it comes down to six, like next 3 months from 4 month onwards, so that is the time where really the mother is able to connect with the fetus, and then they are able to interact. When there is a change, they could feel the movement which is going on. When they talk to the baby, they could feel the response which is coming down from the baby. So those are the 3 months, we say they are more towards the connecting of it. They try to connect, and the other family members also try to connect with the fetus. But the last 3 months, when we talk about it, again comes up into the same area where that anxiety is, because now the focus from baby, it is more towards the type of delivery which is going to be. So mother starts thinking about it, that how it would be, whether my baby will be safe or not, whether I'll be alive or not. Though we say that there's lot of medical interventions have taken place, lot of changes have taken place, but then still psychology of the mother moves from the physical component towards the psychological aspect. And she starts imagining about it, that how it would be, like what would be the birth, and how my baby is going to look like. So those are also the curiosities which they have it. And with anxiety, of course, that I don't know how it will be, because that is a kind of a suspense for the primees also, those who are giving birth for the first time. And every time it's a new experience for a mother. So this is what the intrauterine life, when we talk about it, all three, like 9 months, how they develop, and how is the psychology of the mother related to it.
Okay, ma'am, how does the emotional health affect the development and growth of the fetus?
Yeah, like it's something very important to talk about the emotional health and mental well-being of not only mother, but then of course the father to be and the family members. Because
Okay.
the girl comes down from entirely a different background, and when she's coming down from a different background and coming up and getting adjusted into the new family atmosphere and the new things which are being added to her excitement, and for the enjoyment of pregnancy, which everyone says that they should do it. But then there is some kind of expectations, like it's between the lines, it's not spoken up, but then it's understood that if it is a male child, that is always best. Or we didn't have, for generations we don't have a girl child, and if it would have been a girl child, it would be really it would be something great for our family. So consciously, unconsciously, there is a kind of a fear, stress which a female undergoes, that if I'm not able to fulfill those expectations, then what would be
Okay.
the resultant? So there the mental health of the mother gets disturbed because of the family environment, the expectations which they have it, and even the father's emotional well-being is equally important, because those all things are being transferred to the baby. Like, if you talk about any of the religion, maybe Hinduism, maybe Sikhism, maybe Buddhism, Jainism, Islam, any, you just name it, any religion, if you pick up the religious book of those religion, you'll find that there are certain verses which have been purely dedicated, that should be read during those 9 months, just in order to keep the mental well-being, so that there's more of positivity, more of mental health which is there. Because even if the father is having lot of anxiety, maybe due to finances, maybe due to business or a new job for that part, and when these things are being transferred, those are being transferred to the baby as it is. We all have heard about the story of Abhimanyu, about Prahlad. So what it was, the Abhimanyu was able to reach to that Chakravyuh, but then he was not able to break and come out because the mother slept. So whatever the emotions, the vibes which are going on around are being transferred to the fetus as it is. So the mother need to keep herself mentally healthy, as well as the environment should be more positive, more calm, more comfort, and more composed kind of, so that there is more of positivity that can be reached to the fetus.
Like, ma'am, this is not the journey of only the mother. This is the journey of the whole family, we can say.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, what tips you would like to give to the mother to enhance their mental health and emotional health, we can say?
Wonderful question, Bhavna. Yeah, definitely those tips are more important. And when we especially talking on the World Mental Health Day, I would say that if the mother is mentally healthy, the everything, the growth, development, everything would be wonderful. What she need to do is first give herself the quality time that is more required, and keeping, like, find the expectations are there from everyone. She should understand those expectations, but then nothing is into her hand, that she should internalize it, because it is all that is something, a surprise gift a parent get when after 9 months. So those surprises should be enjoyed, and she should be, give time to herself. That me time should be there.
Yeah.
Another important aspect is that she should accept whatever the baby is. It's my baby, it's my creation. and that is a virtue baby coming up with all the wonderful things which are there, and the garb sanskar which are being given uh, in every month, because you'll find that in all the we are rich cultural country, and we observe that every month wonderful rituals are there, small rituals are there that creates more positivity, enlightenment, as well as happiness is being created through it. So she should accept the baby. That is more important, that whatever it's her own creation, the way it is being gifted, and she should give me time to herself, engage in the activities which are there. If possible, kindly connect to any of the psychologists or the mental health professionals. They are going to help you out that what specific things need to be done in these first 3 months, second 3 months, so that the kind of baby which you are looking forward for, the virtue baby which you are looking forward for, that can be done. Along with it, once they are comfortable with these mental health aspects, they will find that the postnatal component, like after the baby is born, usually the new parents, they get more panic about the things, that the baby is not sleeping the whole night, the baby keeps on crying, and the daytime the baby is enjoying the sleep. So here the aspect comes up that no, uh, the mother's anxiety, because the whole day both the parents are working, they
Yeah.
are busy with themselves, and at the end of the day, when they are bit relaxed into their room, into their own area, there all the stress and anxiety comes up, that this person have said this, that person have commented on me this way, and all these small issues which do affect the mental health, and those anxieties, those stress are being as it is transferred to the baby. So it is always better to communicate with each other. That family support should be there, given to the pregnant mother. It should not only be the materialistic things, or you show that I'm so caring for the mother, to be providing her fruits, whatever the nutritive diet is there. Along with all these nutrition, she do require an emotional support. Otherwise, it has been observed, like I have so many cases, it's been observed that during those 9 months, female are taking some kind of medication, still having severe back pain, and that back pain is nothing but just because of emotional imbalance. In
Ma'am,
that,
that is because of the anxiety.
yeah, anxiety as well as stress, Bhavna, the kind of stress they carry with themselves, because there are certain things which are between the lines, and the way they carry themselves, those stress, they continuously have. Another thing which comes up very prominently is there is less interaction between husband and wife, because either she is having some kind of discomfort, if she's not enjoying the pregnancy, or the pregnancy is not smooth, having certain complications to it. So the husband feels that if I touch her, she may have some problem. That is a wrong misunderstanding which they gets created there, as well as it's a misconception basically. And if the simple hugging, touching, kissing done by the husband, as well as the family members, pat her up, boost her up, that not to be anxious, nothing to be stressful, they help her out to know the journey how it is going to be, definitely it is going to be a very smooth one. It's not going to be a problematic. So the very important is she need to be given emotional support from the husband, and the complete family should give her, so that she could enhance her emotional well-being and mental health in all those 9 months.
Ma'am, you want to say anything about the fathers to be like what kind of tips or what should be the behavior during that particular time that could be provided to their wives?
Yeah, father have a very major role to play, because earlier the concept used to be that once the female is pregnant, my work is over. That was the thought
Yeah.
of the father, and now I'm the father. And once the child grows up, and when he starts interacting, there my role starts. So no, that is not the component. Right from the very beginning, both the parents have a very major role to play during this time, and father especially, because he is the one who is going to comfort the female. He's
Yeah.
going to comfort his wife at physical level, at emotional level. If required, even the spiritual component have to be added to it, so that she feels more better, at peace, and confident enough that whatever are the situations, he is there to help me out. Another thing is that if in case they have any kind of habits like drinking, or like drinking alcohol, smoking, I would request, and I want my mental health professionals to create this awareness everywhere, that this is the duration of time. It's not only the mother who have to restrict herself from all toxic things, but then even father need to do the same thing, because being a passive smoker, the women may undergo lot of changes, because of which the child may have certain physiological changes, as well as the psychological problems may be there into the postpartum duration. After the birth there may be lot of problems, so father need to be more regularize himself, give quality time, enjoy, and help her out to enjoy the pregnancy, because it's not always moving out and just fulfilling her cravings which are there, that find what you want to eat, and you just satisfy yourself that wow, I have done everything for my wife, whatever she demanded, I have brought those eatables for her. But then apart from that emotional support component, a small massage, a back massage, a simple hug, and those things are going to make wonders, and you'll find the bonding which will be more intact on
Exactly.
the baby also. Even the
Yeah.
fetus is going to experience that wow, my father is so loving, and the kind of relationship they have, that has an impact on the fetus also, because when we talk about postpartum adjustment levels and all, so there these things makes a lot of difference. So father should not transfer all the anxiety, all the anger, all the tensions, whatever he has it on his workplace, should not be drained out on the better half, neither should be suppressed, because till right from conception till 6 years of the age, all the emotions, anxiety, stress are being as it is transferred to the fetus till 9 months, and once they are born it is being transferred to the baby, and the resultant is seen that they have lot of sneezing, coughing, and after birth, and they are just rushing to the pediatrician now and then for this thing. More of antibiotics are being given, and then you're saying the child has lost his appetite. So a lot of issues are being invited if those 9 months are not being taken care. If wonderfully, peacefully mental health is being taken care of both the parents, automatically the fetus is going to really enjoy the world when he'll be out, and even parents will be more happy and contented. It will be easy for them to take up the post partum life of the baby also.
Yeah, like these small things can make their bond like more stronger, and if they are having any kind of misunderstanding, they can get rid out of it, right?
Definitely, definitely. Because specifically, Bhavna, the aspect is if these 9 months are being taken care very wonderfully, so the adjustment problems, like specifically just after the birth, it's observed that around 80% of females, they undergo postpartum depression. It's there which has been identified, or it can be, not identified at all, and they adjust as per the support system which they get it from the family. So that, in order to avoid that postpartum depression also, here the mental health of the mother as well as the father to be need to be very intact. And those 9 months, if they cater the fetus, give inputs, lot of stimulation the way they want the virtue baby to be. If they give all these stimulation, definitely there will be a change into the postpartum component. Once the baby is born, the baby won't be having much of sleep problems, because sleep problems are the common ones which take place if all the 9 months the baby was there in problem. In fact, before that, the birth becomes very problematic. I'll just share a case with you all, that when the mother have not accepted that I have conceived it, and automatically it was observed through physical examination that the opening was like the baby was about to take birth, and it was too premature again, that the stitches were given, and automatically that could be helped out so that somehow 7 months can be extended. And when the detailed history was taken, being like, as a consultant, when I was invited and I interacted with that female, it came up that she is under stress, she have not accepted the baby at all. So in they that acceptance should be there, that wow, I'm blessed with the fetus. So that fetus makes lot of difference, that need to be taken care of, so that they don't have any kind of birth issues. The birth is more comfortable one, whether it is a normal birth or a cesarean birth. But then the complications related to it are not there, the cord is not tied up, or the water is not being ingested by the baby. So these are the things at least that can be taken care if the things are being worked out in this manner. So automatically the sleep problems of the baby are being taken care, the adjustment problems as well as the growth issues which are there, which comes up. So, any kind of deformities, whether at the physical level, whether it is at the psychological level, or even at the spiritual level, can be taken care if those 9 months are being really taken care. So, the postpartum, the separation, or the once the baby is there, automatically the things become more comfortable for both of them to adjust, and they could enjoy their parenthood, the relationship, the bonding, everything would be, very much intact, and they could really have a virtue baby. And the any like the small issues, even till the time when the child enters the school age, we always revert back and ask for the whatever the issues which are there. So it's up to them, it's purely on the parent to be how they look forward for the baby. It's not only into the books about the Abhimanyu, about the Prahlad, but then all those things are very much here scientifically proved. Even I have undergone so many studies with my clients also, which has showed, which we have trained the mother to be with music, with mythology, and the resultant have come up wonderfully. The best part, that all those 9 months were enjoyed excellently. Along with it, they later on also, during their growth and the development process, these things became as one of the important component. And today these children are doing wonderful in the music also. They are well aware about the mythology also, about the nature, about photography. I have done it experimentation with so many clients with different stimulation, and it
Ma'am,
works.
can you please share one of your case?
Yeah, definitely. Like we do say that I do write the articles also, and I've written that aaj bhi paida hote hain Abhimanyu. So there,
Yeah.
the basic aspect is that all the 3 trimester, I have given the inputs and stimulation as per the need of the parents. And the parents said that we have a very musical background in our family, and we want that our baby should be also, developed in the similar manner, and should enjoy music, and that too classical music, later on into his life. So when they took the sessions, various inputs were given to them. They were being asked that what kind of classical music they would like to go with it, and they preferred Kumar Gandhar. And so all the bhajans of Kumar Gandhar were, whatever the collection they have, they were having a wonderful collection of Kumar Gandhar, and that the time period was given. It was guided to them that how that thing has to be done. So time to time, those stimulus with music was given to the fetus, and after, sonography was also done from time to time. And in the sonography, it was it was 7th month when in the sonography, the music was played, and the music was played with classical music. The responses, the baby kick, which we call it, the responses were wonderful. The child was enjoying it, and immediately after a pause of 5 minutes, another pop kind of music was played, and it was observed that the child was, the rotation, the movement of the child increased, and slowly his hand came down on his ears. So that was a amazing experience for me also to observe it, and to see those movements which were there. Even the parents were enjoying it, because sonography can be seen by everyone, and this was a wonderful thing. The parents were very happy, and immediately, because they were in the habit of enjoying the classical music, and in their home itself, it was organized. And whenever there were classical music programs which were organized at their home, or when they used to visit to attend those programs, the little baby never disturbed. When the child was 2 months, 6 months, he enjoyed the music. He never cried, he never disturbed the parents. And when he started, walking also for 2 years and all, he was very comfortable. He was enjoying that music part also. He was not disturbing, he was not irritating anyone. So all those 9 months have given the input, and finally that child have learned the classical music, and today he is playing the instrument as well as the vocal part of it into the
Okay.
classical music, and doing wonders. So that is, like, these are like such are many cases which I have taken up with mythology also, with photography also, and different issues, whatever the parents demand from that. This is the way we look forward for our virtue baby to be, and the things have been done. And recently, even the medical sciences are working on it, that whatever those 9 months which are very important, where mental health can be taken care of the mother, how it could affect and reduce the possibilities of disability later on, which are not genetic. So how those things can be worked out. So a lot of researchers are still going, even with the medical fraternity also. So naturally, a lot of things
This
are being
was
done. Yeah.
something new, ma'am, that we heard. Ma'am, I would love if you could give a message to our young brigades.
Yeah, because my young brigades ultimately have to take up the family, and even the elderly who are going to be the mother-in-law or father-in-laws later on, so should guide their kids, daughters, son and daughter-in-law and son-in-laws in the right perspective, that have a very positive attitude towards everything, because positivity is the one thing which is going to help them out to grow in the right perspective. They can take care of those 9 months with lot of positivity. That is what required. Apart from it, the other component is no comparison should not be there. that her delivery, her 9 months were excellent, my 9 months were not up to the mark. So those things, no comparison should be there. More of positivity. Try to enjoy the pregnancy, and lots of good wishes and blessings from my end, so that you could have a wonderful, fruitful life and a family ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. This was a very wonderful talking to you, and I would thank you on the behalf of Marathon team. Today, we can understand what the actual intrauterine journey is, and what could be the positivity we can adopt, and we can suggest someone like if they are going through from this period. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for joining with
Thank
us.
you.
It's a
Thank
great
you,
pleasure to
Bhavna.
talking
Thank
to
you,
you.
Atman. Thank you, Nidan, for inviting me and helping me out to spread this wonderful message to all. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, ma'am.